Hi, welcome to Bushido Mindset Podcast. My name is Angel Gonzalez. Today's topic is mystical experiences, like fortune telling. Have you ever had experience with a fortune teller? Have you ever had your fortune told? Well, one time, this is like in 1981, 82. I moved to Washington, D.C. to teach martial arts with the famous Grandmaster Jun Rhee, Taekwondo. And I was working at the Alexandria, Virginia branch. And my wife calls me, because my wife was working at another school, Marlow Heights, with the instructor was Keith Elkins. So my wife calls me at lunchtime and goes, Angel, Keith had his fortune told by this lady that brings her kids over here to the class. And he was astonished. So I said right away, I said, put Keith on the phone. I want to talk to him. So he goes on the phone. He tells me, Angel, I have my fortune told. This is my first time I ever done that. And this lady told me very personal things about me that nobody knows. And I had the goosebumps and I was, man, what an amazing experience. So right away, I go, well, man, I want to find out about my fortune. And ever since I was a kid, I was raised up with my grandmother, and she was like a very spiritual person, and she believed in all that stuff, and she would get her fortune told, and she did all kind of talisman for good luck, and she was really into it. So I grew up on that, So I call the lady, and she tells me, Keith gives me the number of the lady. So I call her up, and she says, the only time I can do it is on a Sunday. So I said, okay, I'll go on a Sunday. So I go to her house. I drive from Alexandria, Virginia to Marlow Heights, Maryland. I go to her house, and she was a Filipino lady, a lady from the Philippines. I go in there, I sit down, and the first thing she tells me, look, I was born with a gift. I've been doing it since I was 5 years old. If I see something bad in your life, I'm not going to tell you. I'm only going to say good things. Because I predicted the death of 5 people. So I don't want to tell anybody, bad things. And right away I started getting nervous. Like, oh, predicted death? I hope she don't predict mine. So she sits down and starts shuffling the cards and puts them down. And says, cut the cards. And the first thing she tells me, she goes, you're going on a long trip. And I said, I have just bought the ticket to go to Miami. I was moving to Miami, and I bought the ticket. The lady says, you going on a long trip, and you're going to open your business, and you're going to become very successful. You're going to be very successful in your career. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to be fantastic. And I go, oh my God. Because my plan was to move to Miami and open my school. So then, and then she told me some things about my father. And she told my wife some things about her sister that passed away. And she was, I thought it was a good reading. I mean, she was pretty good about things. So, but then I moved to Miami and I opened my school. And it was really tough for me to start my school. I had all kinds of like setbacks, all kinds of obstacles, money obstacles, and I just couldn't get started. My business wasn't going the way I wanted to. It was really, really tough. But I forgot what that lady told me. The lady told me that I was going to be very successful. So it wasn't going up for me, going well. And then my wife, I was teaching at this park, at this recreation center. And I didn't have no students. I was really struggling. And then my wife tells me, why don't you put a sign out in the middle of the street? So I talked to the park director, and he let me put the sign. And when I put the sign, I didn't know that 50,000 cars went by the road. So as soon as I put the sign up, that was the beginning of my success. I started getting so many students that within 6 months, I had like 250 students in that location. And then I had to get another location, got another 75, 100. So, but I've forgotten that the lady told me that I was going to become successful. And she was right. She predicted my success. So there's a lot of things that I believe there's people in this world that connect and they can tell the future. This is just one instant. I have many, many people tell me things that came true. So there's mysteries out there that the science, that the smartest people can't figure out, because life is a mystery, and there's everything in life. It's impossible for you to know everything in life. You can study martial arts for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and you still cannot know everything there is. Because martial arts is vast. There's many ways, to learn things. Like, I learn a new technique every day in the martial arts, or a new way of teaching. It's like never stop. So learning never stops, and there's things that nobody knows. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. And in the comments, if you had some mystical experience, write to me. Let me know. I'd like to find out what it is. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful life.